Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode, I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't recorded it yet. But let's see, 40 money. That's more than what we usually get, I think. I haven't been keeping track. Alright, so next is the Tubular track, which is very interesting because it has something that we haven't really seen before. These tubes. Once the balloon goes in them, then you can't attack them with your towers. So they're only vulnerable in those oranger parts. Orangey things. Anyways, let's see. Put that here. Because now, when the balloons come down this way, here it's got that nice little lane for the shurikens to pop through. But I know that there's going to get to a point where I can't pop them all this way. So when they go all the way around here, then I've got another lane that I can just pop them through. But it's not exactly the best strategy to rely on. So I know I'm going to have to upgrade them and build more and all that. And then also remember that you want to upgrade between rounds rather than during a round, because it does sort of pause your towers from attacking a little bit. So it's always better to upgrade them when there's no towers around, or no balloons around, so that they don't get distracted, I guess you could say. This is kind of an easier, well, all these levels are getting harder. There's only like one level in particular that I can think of that is really easy compared to all the harder levels around it. But this level, it's going to be a little more difficult. Because of this, because of these tubes that make the balloons invulnerable for a few moments, which really lowers the amount of space where they can be hurt. And you might have noticed before that I had been placing all my towers near the beginning of the map, and just concentrating it all there rather than really spreading out my towers over the track, which I might have talked about before. But one of the good things about doing that is that the rounds end a little quicker, because having all the towers right at the beginning means that you're popping them really quickly, so you don't have to wait for them to come all the way down to your tower. The problem with that strategy here is that because there's a tube so close to the beginning, you've only got that tiny little window for all your attacks to get through. And then because there's just a small gap right there, this is probably the best spot to place your towers, so that you can have the most room to actually pop them. And then also another good thing about putting it near the beginning is that, like I said, the rounds end quicker because you get to the balloons quicker. So if you ever were recording something, or like I'm recording it, it's always nice to end it quickly so that you don't have like some 20-minute video like some of my videos. Because I know a lot of people usually think that a Let's Play should stay to around 10 minutes, I guess. Which I don't think I've been doing too good at getting it under 10 minutes. Most of mine are like 13, 15, I think. But that's beside the point. The Ninja Monkey is very good for starting towers, or for a starting tower, just because the upgrades are so cheap and so effective for what it does. Attack towers or attack shooters, they're okay, but they usually need some more support. They're not very good on their own, the way a Ninja Monkey can handle its own on its own. And then it also depends on what track you're on. Some tracks are actually worse for the Ninja Monkeys. I can't really think of any right now, but I'm sure there are. Ninja Monkey is pretty good all around. The only problem is that it can't hit lead, unless you upgrade the third tier on the right side. One thing that I am going to try to do this round, or this match, is use the Monkey Village, because it has an upgrade that, what's it called? The Monkey Intelligence Bureau, the MIB. Actually, I think that is what it is, which I just realized is the same as Men in Black from the movie. Anyways, but the Monkey Village allows towers, or anything you place down, to be able to attack any type of balloon, meaning that your bomb towers can attack black balloons, your freezing towers can attack white balloons, and then your darts can pop lead balloons. And frozen, I guess. So that just helps towers like the Ninja Monkey be able to be like your solo tower type. Like if you just had a whole bunch of Ninja Monkeys, as long as you have a monkey village to allow them to pop lead balloons, then they can pop everything. As long as you have enough monkeys, because it does take quite a few Ninja Monkeys to be able to take down a blimp, which obviously I'm going to have to do, because there's a blimp on every game mode, I guess. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure every game mode. Alright, so now I'm at the point where I'm leaking a few balloons, and I should do something about that. Okay, for a second I wasn't sure if that was actually within the Monkey Village's range, but it is. Alright, so now that I have two, they're not exactly equal yet, because I haven't upgraded them all, or upgraded this one all the way, but once I do get two of the same, then that should support me for quite a while, because then, oh man, I just realized how close I was to round 28, which is the round with the lead balloons, which is coming up pretty quick, which means I'm going to need something to get rid of the lead balloons with, and I think I'm going to use a boomerang tower, or a boomerang monkey, just because of how cheap they are and how effective they are. Which means that I won't be doing this with only Ninja Monkeys, which is kind of lame, but it's alright. There's no like bonus you get for doing it all with one tower or anything. And something that I'm not sure if I mentioned it is round 27. There's always a good reminder that round 28 is coming up next, because it has just these long streams of one layer balloons and then two layer balloons. And then it's always a nice little reminder that you need to get your lead busting ready. I'm not sure if that's good enough. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to use the bionic boomer, just because when I'm dealing with lead, which is really the only reason I'm needing this boomerang, is the glaive ricochet, for some reason, it doesn't really work on lead. Like, it does work, but it just seems like it doesn't work as effectively. Like, it doesn't jump far once it's jumping from a lead balloon. That might just be my, like, all in my head or something. Or it might be some kind of bug, or not really a bug, but you know what I mean. Now I should probably start upgrading the monkey village, because you know, that's kind of the point of having it. I need to upgrade it all the way on the right, well, to the third tier on the right, which is actually the most I can upgrade it, because I can't upgrade to the fourth tier yet. Also, I remember I had said that I was probably going to rank up once per round, and I don't think that actually happened ever since that, ever since I said that. So that was kind of, yeah, kind of funny, I guess, for someone. Alright, now the jungle drums, which I'm right about to get, increase their attack rate by 15%, which, when I hear, like, oh, increases their attack rate by 15%, it's like, that's a tiny amount. How effective is it? But when it's a bunch of balloons and your fire or your attack rate is already pretty fast, 15% is pretty helpful. But of course, it'd be nice if you could stack that. Like if you had like 5, or if you had 5 monkey villages, that would be 75%, I think. Yeah, 15 times 5. But that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure it's just one attack rate increase per tower, I guess. Like, even if you had 2, it wouldn't be a 30% increase. It would only be a 15% increase. They don't stack. Just kind of lame. Because that'd be really helpful. If you could just, like, triple their attack rates or something. But there's a lot of other towers that can increase their own attack rate, and then the monkey engineer can increase the attack rate of another tower, but that's its 4th tier on the right side. so it's not very common that it gets used, or at least not by me. So if you were to use that to upgrade something that already upgrades its attack rate, like this one, plus the 15%, then that's a pretty fast-firing monkey, which I feel like doing, but I can't right now because I don't have the rank or the money. Which just reminded me, I should probably get a monkey village, but because I'm so far into this, I'm not going to, because then I'm not sure that would be enough of an increase to actually be useful. Because remember, if you're going to use a banana farm, which, did I say banana farm earlier? I wasn't paying attention. I meant I should get a banana farm, if I didn't say that. Because it's easier, or it's better to get that when you're at like round 10 or 15, if you can get it that early. Bless you. Monkey Intelligence Bureau. The Bureau grants special balloon popping knowledge to all nearby towers, allowing them to pop all balloon types. Which basically just means that now all of these can pop any balloon. Which actually, unfortunately, doesn't mean that the glue gunner can glue blimps. Which is lame, because that would have been really cool for them to include. So now now that I have the MIB, now I can just make a whole bunch of ninja monkeys, because I really like ninja monkeys, and now they can pop lead, which means that I could sell a boomerang thrower. But I'm not going to because it's still really useful, even if I don't need it for its lead popping abilities. And now that it has the radar scanner, the monkey village, now the bionic boomer can detect camo balloons. So all balloons are equal now, except for regen, but they're not really a problem. And ceramic balloons are still just lame, because I think I explained it when they first appeared, but they have 8 layers, I think, before the actual ceramic pops. So they take a lot more attacks to get rid of, which is really annoying. Especially because they don't get slowed down by glue, and then the glue doesn't get through each layer very quickly. So it really does take a lot of other towers to be able to take them down. And the sniper monkeys are really good against the ceramic balloons once you upgrade them enough, but the sniper monkey is pretty expensive, so I tend not to use that. And again, I was just thinking, why is it taking so long, and why are there just a whole bunch of pink balloons? And it's round 45, which means next round will be the Moab. And I don't think this is enough, which is interesting. We'll see how this goes. Because last time I checked, I needed like 5 ninja monkeys to be able to take down a blimp, but that went surprisingly easy, surprisingly well. Probably because of the bionic boomer, and also because they were able to attack here for a little bit, because something else worth mentioning is that the blimps are always bigger than normal balloons, as you can tell, so they get within the range of your towers from a little bit farther of a distance, which is why I was able to attack the blimp when it was right here, but I can't attack the other balloons. Alright, so now I have enough money to buy another ninja monkey, which I should have done earlier. And then also, I think I talked about the red balloon equivalent. I'm not sure, which is the RBE, which I'm still not entirely sure how it works, but its description says that it tells you the amount of, or how many balloons there would be if all of the balloons were red balloons, or each layer was a red balloon. So, oh, rank up, expert track clock. What's the time, Mr. Bloon? Time is not on your side in this ever-changing and exceptionally difficult track. It is actually pretty difficult, but as I was saying, the red balloon equivalent, how it says 4,771 balloons, because there's a bunch of green balloons and higher level balloons, it just means that if each layer of the green balloon was its own red balloon, then there would be 4,771. So if there were 10 blue balloons, then the RBE would be 20, because each blue balloon is worth 2 red balloons. I'm not sure if I explained that well, but Oh well, because now I have enough for another ninja monkey. And Monkey Village level up high energy beacon. All nearby towers with abilities have their cooldowns reduced by 20% and adds a powerful energy beam attack. I'm gonna use that eventually, but not anytime soon, because I still need more rank, and it's really expensive. Okay, so with 6 Ninja Monkeys, now fully upgraded, and with the Bionic Boomer, there's no way I could lose this round. Which usually means I'm probably gonna lose this round, but this time it does not. Alright, so I defeated on easy, which is funny to realize because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so good at this game, but it's on easy. Like, come on, it's on easy. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and oh look, we're at 3,608, which means just another 1,200 more. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.